Hello, let's do the Netflix puzzled Starstruck for Monday, July 6th. We'll do the easy then the hard. Easy is called Hit the Target. All right, so in each row, each column, and each colored region, we are placing exactly one star. Stars also can't touch each other, like that. All right, so there's only one place to put a star in brown, so we're going to put it there. That leaves only one place in green because this star used up the rest of the row, and this touches the star. Remember, stars can't touch, so we can't put another star there. And so there's only one place in green, and that leaves only one place in yellow. That leaves one place in orange, one place in indigo, red, and then blue. So that's what I would definitely call a plonker. You just place the stars that are needed in each region. All right, well, let's move on to the hard. It's called brackets. All right, so this purple uses up the row, so we're going to get rid of the rest of the row. Gray and red, or is that dark orange? I don't know. Whatever these two colors are, they use up these two rows because there's going to be a star in one of these and a star in one of these, and that's going to use up the two stars. We don't have the same thing here, but there's definitely something going on here. Okay, so we can line up vertically like this. Oh, you know what? Before we do any of that, the rightmost column and the bottommost row are all green. So the rightmost column is going to place a star in green, and the bottommost row is going to place a star in green. How do we reconcile that? Because we can't have two stars in green. Well, the only way is to place the star where they intersect. So that's where that star goes. All right, and so now there's not much. Oh yeah, we still can line these up. That still does something. So I was going to line up these four columns before we got distracted. And you can see that there's going to be four stars in total because there's four columns. Four columns, four stars. Well, blue is definitely within that. So is yellow, so is red, and so is purple. So those regions are definitely between these two lines. They cannot escape those two lines. And so they're each going to place a star for a total of four stars. Meaning if you're not those colors, then you can't place more stars in those four columns because we already have all four. All right, and that leaves only one place in this dark orange, one place in gray. And so now the blue and the purple line up in these two columns, so these are out. Also, we could just say yellow's in this column, red's in this column, because that's all the column can do. All right, so now how do we continue from here? We maybe look at this. Okay, so brown is in these two, so that's all out. And now orange is in these three, so that's out. But also this touches what's available in orange, so that's out as well. The top row is going to be this. It's going to be either here or here, and they both touch this one, so that one can't be in. So that's out. And then also this bottom. Oh no, the bottom row we have to be careful because it could be over here. But no, yeah, we do. Sorry, we do have to be careful there. Orange is down to these two now, so that eliminates this one because it touches both. What are we going to do here? Is there... Oh, this row. This row can only place in yellow, so let's place that. Did that help me? Maybe not so much. So this one's out because it sees the entirety of blue. It shares a row with these two, touches this one. This column is down to these two. This column's down to these three. I'm trying to find something. Okay, red's down to these two. It's a similar concept to what we did earlier. And they both touch that one, so this one's never in. Whoops. And so, what's going on here? Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that we can't put a star here and here because that would eliminate all of what's left in orange. So as a result, we can only have at most one in these, right? At most one can be one of these, right? At this point, based on the logic we just did. We can't have both of them in. It would break orange. And so the only two left in red and blue are these two. And as you can see, they share a row. So only one of those can be in. And so therefore, one of these is in and one of these is in. And so if one of these two is in, that's it for the row. The rest of the row is out. And that means that brown is here, indigo's here, orange is here. And that gave us this blue. So we get this one and this one. That gives us purple and we're done. All right, that was a neat ending there. I actually really enjoyed that. How'd you do?